Hello, everyone. Okay, wait, I'm going to pin my video. Okay, so excited to have you all here and to be talking with you today more about how Gabby and I have created a purposeful online business. And I know that there's just things out there, but first we wanted to start off with sharing more of our story and why we got started. So I'm just going to start with sharing a little bit more of my story in case you don't know who I am and know my past. So my name is Chesmore. I am 27 and I live in Bellevue, Washington. I've grown up here my whole life, and I did venture off a little bit for college, but I became a mom at 21 to my son Bentley and had my daughter Ashton 2 years ago. She'll be 2 in like a week, which is crazy. But really why I got started was because I was a new mom, and because I was really busy in school. I was working 3 jobs. I was really just trying to balance it all, and I didn't really feel like I had the sense of a community. Having a kid at such a young age really changed the people that were in my life, and I couldn't do the things that people at that age or my friends were doing really because my life changed. So also, my now ex-husband was in school for 6 months, so I was kind of a single mom for a good 6 months period while I was going to school and doing all these things. So in the midst of that, my friend was posting about her summer challenge group, and I was like, what is this? And I was going to LA Fitness, but like barely could make it because with doing night school and having to do practicum hours in the morning because I went to school for early child education and then nannying in between, it was just like there was no time to go to the gym at 9 p.m. and my kid was not going to go into the daycare. I don't even think the daycare was open. So I was like, okay, what is this? And so I got started with Brazil Butt Lift. I joined her challenge group. I was super skeptical of Shakeology. I was like, no thanks. Like, I'm good. I had other things that I was just skeptical about, and I'm very particular of like what I put in my body, and I didn't do my research. So I was like, just going to start with cutting out dairy because I'm lactose intolerant and going that way. And so I did that and saw great results. So I lost 35 pounds all together with Beachbody. But honestly, like I've mentally gotten so much stronger. I have gained friendships. I've gained, honestly, like I have regular poops. I know that might be weird, but like we all poop, like, the book, like everyone poops. I read it to my son like every night. It's just things that like little things you don't necessarily think about that actually help you and make you feel better during the day. It's given me more energy just having the superfoods in my body, and my son drinks it with me. It's a super family-oriented company, and that's what I love because they're not only focused on the health perspective and the quality of the ingredients and the superfoods and where it's sourced from, but they're also passionate about making sure kids have healthy supplements that don't contain a lot of sugars and are nourishing their body from a standpoint of what pediatricians say. So they actually have Daily Sunshine, which is a kid-based smoothie. And they even have like a workout channel for kids. So for me, I loved that I was able to inspire my son. He was delayed with walking. So I thought, oh, maybe me working out at home will also inspire him to kind of walk more and be more active. And he loves Shanti now. Like that's his favorite guy. So I really, for me, the products have definitely helped me in a physical way, but the community and the sense that this has brought to my life and my kids' life has been like so much more. And honestly, coaching has given us a way to help others while building a business. And honestly, I went to school for early child education. And when I was there, I realized I developed this passion for helping moms because that was also going to help kids. And I love kids. I love working with kids, but I also wanted to like have interaction with adults because I also love adults and I also love having mom friends and friends in general. So I knew that I wanted to have both aspects of my life. And I knew that working at a daycare all day for me just wasn't something that I wanted to do maybe later down the road, but I wanted to be present in my kids' life right now. And if I could find something where I could do that, but also have my own thing, I was like, oh my gosh, like this seems like kind of the perfect opportunity. So I also wanted to just say like, my story has evolved over the last 5 years. My 5 years as a coach is going to be in June 24th. And when I started, I got married throughout. I've gotten divorced. I've had another kid. And I just feel like this opportunity 5 years ago was placed in my life for a reason. I didn't know necessarily why, but looking back now, it's like I am able to support my family. I am able to be confident and do these things in my life that I didn't think maybe would be possible. But I know that that this opportunity has led me to where I am now. And just a super random rant, but like my son was bit by a tick over the weekend, and I called a Lyme disease doctor today. No insurance covers these things, and it's like $550 to just get him seen for like a test, for an hour and a half test. And I honestly kind of was like, oh my God, that's a lot of money. But I didn't even I was kind of like, if I have to do that, I can do that. And to me, 5 years ago, I would have been like, holy, I mean, even still, I was like, what? Just to get him tested. But I'm like, you know what? If that's the road we have to go down, and that's what we have to do to prevent, thousands of dollars down the road of so much medication, because my friend just got done with it, then that's what we're going to do. So I just feel like for us, it's helped us give back and community charity. And I've met Gabby, and Gabby and I met on Instagram, who we've been friends for a while. And back in October, she finally was like, you know what? I'm ready. I want to help people. I want to help myself. And she started just really helping herself, working on herself, and started sharing her journey little by little, and has become such a badass leader, a part of the Dreamer Society. So I'm going to hand it off to her, and she's going to share more of her story, and then lead into some other stuff.
Yes. All right, ladies. Hi. I am Gabby. I'm not ready to do a little intro, that's fine. But yes, I am so excited about this because I am a newer coach. Like Emma said, I started back in October. She's been a coach for 5 years, and sometimes I'm like, oh my God, I'm so intimidated. But honestly, I am so thankful for her, because for me, if it wasn't for her consistency and passion and sharing her life on social media, I would not be here today. Flat out, I would not be here today talking to you guys. So a little bit about my story and how I joined as a coach. I first started, I had just gotten married. I have always, first of all, been into health and fitness. I was in and out of the gym. I think before my wedding, I was doing spinning every single day, consistently. And I lost a lot of weight before my wedding, but after I got married, I fell into this depression and into this rut. I had changed jobs. I couldn't find something that worked for me and that I truly felt passionate about, because I loved health and fitness, and I felt really, really depressed, and my anxiety was skyrocketing. So I kind of fell into this married rut, and I actually have a challenger who felt the same way. So I was like, I know I'm not the only one. But so yeah, Emma, I've been following her for 4 years, and back in October, I was trying to go to a pumpkin patch with my husband, and we had planned it, and I couldn't find anything to wear, and I was so depressed. I was throwing clothes, and I was crying my eyes out, and I just couldn't find anything to wear. This happened 5 times. We tried to go to the pumpkin patch 5 times. And finally, after the 5th time, I was in my closet crying my eyes out, clothes everywhere. And I grabbed my phone and I wrote Emma, and I said, hey girl, I really need help. I don't care what it is. I want to sign up. Help me. Although I was super broke, had no money. I was working at a daycare, and I was like, I don't know if I could afford it. And so she was like, sign up as a coach. And I was like, heck no. I told her, I pretty much was like, no, but inside I was like, I have to do this. So I signed up as a coach, and I was slowly working on me and focusing on me for so many months. And it wasn't until January where I was like, yes, absolutely. I see all of these women. I know I can do it. I was so inspired by Emma, because here I am married. I know the products work. I know the workouts work. I have amazing results. And I was like, if I already love health and fitness, if I already love this community, and I just wanted to share it with everyone, I was like, I'm going full in. I'm going to be a leader, and I'm going to share my passion, share my journey with everyone, and everyone I know. So So I decided to drop out of college. And I hesitate saying that because I honestly, like, I don't want people to just be like, I'm dropping out and becoming a health and fitness coach. Pause. I'm 27 years old. I've been in and out of college, changed majors like 5 times. And honestly, I've never been so passionate about this where I am right now. I've never felt that way being in college. So I knew in order for me to take this seriously and to build my business, I knew I had to drop out. So I dropped out. And ever since then, I just have loved every second of it. Emma and I are best friends and we've never met, which is kind of crazy. But I've just enjoyed every single second of this, and I get to do it on my own terms. Like, I'm married, I eventually want to have kids, and I want to be able to be home with my kids and, not miss a second with them. And like Emma said, like, have the freedom to, if my child has a medical emergency, to go and help them with that medical emergency and not have to stress about not being able to pay for it and getting in so much debt. Like, one of my goals is to pay off all my college debt because I am in debt from college and I'm not even in college anymore. So that's my story. And, I want to start off by talking to you guys about, all of the fears I had when I started as a coach, because, I'm not going to lie, I had a ton of fears when I started, like insane. I was with another company, and I'm not going to mention it, but I was with another company, and another reason why I was so skeptical about joining was because I was with another company and I didn't want it to seem like I was jumping from company to company. I didn't think that people were going to take me seriously as a coach, because in my head, I thought, wow, they're going to think I'm not serious and I don't want this and I don't want to build my business, because I was in that company and then I switched over to Beachbody, and so I had all of those fears. And the second that I started to realize, no one cares. Like, they want to follow you for who you are. And I really had to sit down with myself and be like, who cares that you used to do that? That was the old you. This is the new you. I needed to rejuvenate myself and be like, this is me. I am super passionate about this. I'm going to prove it to you. I'm going to be consistent every single day on social media. And let me tell you, I have since January 1st. Okay. So, I was always scared of saying I'm a coach, but no, I'm not qualified as a coach. Yes, I am. The second that I tell myself that I am not qualified, I'm going to believe it. Anything that you tell yourself, you're going to believe that. So I started saying, if Emma can do it, I can do it. If one of the top coaches can do it, I can do it. I stopped believing in every single fear that I had inside my head. And I started putting my foot forward and being like, this is my business. I'm going to take it seriously every single day. Because the second that I treat it as a hobby, it's going to be a hobby. Okay. The reason why I got this tattoo, let your faith overcome your fears, is because that was one of my biggest struggles, was fear. And I had to push it away and be like, don't come knocking on my door. This is my business and I'm here to stay. So yeah, that was my fear. I'm going to hand it over to Emma, and yeah.
Okay. So my biggest fear when I got started, was the fear of people thinking that of network marketing. And so I think sometimes when we hear network marketing, we automatically think pyramid scheme, or people are going to be like, oh, it's a scam. I just have to say, there is a company that monitors all network marketing companies to make sure that they are being legitimate and being correct and being ethical. And a pyramid scheme is actually illegal. It would be like if you were to buy something and never receive your product. Now, we actually don't even handle our products. So we are a business. There are some network marketing companies where you have to pay a lump sum to get all the product and pay and then sell that, where we are the person, we send them a link, they buy it, and Beachbody sends everything for us. But we are the coach, and we are the distributor, or the person that is helping you, right? So I don't want, I think the thing is you just have to get confident with knowing that this business cares about you and wants to see you succeed. I don't know if Gabby wants to stand up really quick, but when you help people every month, they send us and reward us with free things. So this is the new tank this last month. If you help 3 people in a month, they'll send you like a tank top, or they'll send us like a personal growth book, or they'll hire an author or a motivational speaker to do a private webinar with us. They're always thinking and helping us and giving us tools to grow. And so, yes, it may be in the network marketing category, but it began because they were realizing people were going on forums back in the day, and they were like, how could we help these coaches or these people that are just acting like coaches be able to earn an extra income by helping these people that are just asking for advice? Because P90X and P90, that was one of the most successful telemarketer, like, you know, on TV late at night, the infomercials. So that's how Beachbody started, was on infomercials. And then it moved over to realizing people needed accountability and support. And then that's really where the coaching, you know, opportunity was birthed basically 10 years ago. And ever since then, it's been, you know, there's almost 500,000 coaches now in the company. So really, like, they take so much pride in everything, and you will learn more. But there's a podcast on Shakeology. You research anything and everything is public. Sometimes, you know, you can research other companies and they don't give as much information, but Beachbody just wants you to know everything that you're putting in your body, and they're just so helpful. And I understand why you know, I was afraid, you know, I was skeptical. I was nervous when people would be like, oh, well, so you're a part of like a network marketing company, like a pyramid scheme. And I'm like, really? Like, do you know that that's illegal? Why would I get myself into an illegal business? I'm a mother of 2. Like, what? Like, I still pay taxes. It's a 1099. Like, you know, like, it's a business. And so don't have that fear. And if you do, it's just going to take time to get confident and comfortable with talking about it. Just like anything in life, just like with any business, it's like if you're opening a storefront business, social media and Instagram is your storefront. So it's basically like that's a free platform to use to build a storefront, which is pretty amazing if you ask me. Okay, so I think that now it is you, Gabs.
Yes, it is over to me again. Hi. Remember me? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, so exactly what Emma said. I had the same, like, I'm just going to kind of divert back to that, you know, like, like I said, I don't want to talk about the other company I was with. That's exactly how I felt with that company. I felt like, you know, I felt icky about it. And I have never once felt icky about Beachbody. Not once, not ever. I have never, like, that's the reason why I'm so passionate about this, because I know that they care about us. They give us free stuff when we qualify for stuff. Like, they just care about us. And I like I said, like, I never once felt icky being a part of this company, not once. And I did with my other company. So, you know, and the other thing is that it is amazing because it's your business when you sign up. You have the freedom and flexibility to run it however you want. You can walk with it or you can run with it. It's really up to you. We never like tell you guys, okay, you signed up, you have to do this, this, and this. No, we just give you the tools and all the stuff and the resources in order for you to become successful. And, you know, like I said, you can walk with it and you could sign up as a coach simply for the discount and enjoy the products and do the workouts and slowly work your way into it. That's what I did when I first started. You know, because I was broke, I didn't have to sign up, but I signed up for the discount because I wanted Shakeology. I knew that I needed it in my body every single day. And I knew that I wanted to take a pre-workout that was plant-based, because let me tell you something, I have tried so many pre-workouts and they have all made me either throw up, I felt like my heart was racing, and just overall, like, really, really bad. My husband actually got an allergic reaction from a pre-workout one time, and it actually, like, I get chills because I got so scared. And so I know that the products I'm putting into my body are scientifically designed to help you and not damage you. So, you know, reverting back to freedom and flexibility, like, I I love this because people are always like, well, I don't have time to run a business. I have a full-time job and I have this. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm a bartender. I work nights and I work late nights. So I go in at 4 and I usually don't get off until 12:30. By the time I get home, I'm in bed probably like 1 or 2. And I still wake up at 8:30 and I hop on Zoom with my friend, like with all of them, and I work out and I work on my business. It really did, like, what it comes down to is like either, like I said, either you can walk with it or you can run with it. I decided to run. So I know I want this really bad. So I'm going to wake up early and work on my business. I quit watching TV shows because I was like, this is like, like it's not making my life better. Like I'm not learning anything from this show besides that I want to be Khaleesi one day with white hair. Like this business is you don't trade time for money. It's literally up to you how you want to run your business. If you have a job, go to your day job and work on it in between like power pockets. And there's no commute to work, which I love. Like literally, I mean, if I want to go to the coffee shop, I go to the coffee shop. But like when I say that I'm working, I mean that I'm in this office and I'm responding to emails and I'm reaching out to women that have been watching my journey. And I just feel like they're too scared to reach out to me. So I'm going to go reach out to them. It's literally, you can do this from anywhere. So if I want to go on vacation this weekend, I can take my laptop and I can work from the hotel. I can still work out while I'm at the hotel because I have it straight from my computer, straight from Wi-Fi. It's amazing. And, there's so much freedom and flexibility with this that I know like this is what I want for the rest of my life. And I've always been so inspired by Emma because, she worked like 3 jobs and still built a badass business. So I'm like, no excuses, don't care. Every time I wake up and I'm like, I don't know if I can do this, I'm like, no, Emma had 3 jobs and she had 2 kids. Like, don't. So I always revert back to her because I'm like, no, these excuses need to go. But like, you can run with it or you can walk with it. It's really up to you completely.
Yeah, and I'm going to go into that and talk kind of more about the financial opportunity because I'm sure that's like the main question. Like, okay, so like it's a business, so income, right? So honestly, there is an unlimited earning potential, and you may be like, okay, really? But no, seriously. We give ourselves raises. We promote ourselves. So the work that we do is what we reap, right? What you reap is what you sow or whatever. You are literally your own boss. So you can work an hour a day. You can work 4 hours a day. Whatever you want to do, whatever you want to do with this, like Gabby was saying. And honestly, like I didn't know about the income opportunity when I got started because like Gabby, I also got started for the discount. So I learned as I, went forward, I was like, oh, like I'm able to help people and like make an income. Like I said, it's kind of like the perfect opportunity because it was like so rewarding helping these people. And then it was also like, wow, like I can like actually like not have to use my WIC that I had, like I could actually like pay for my groceries. And then I was able to like slowly but surely like go off of WIC and food stamps and like all those things that I had back in the, 5 years ago. Which, I think some, people need to use at some point, especially when you have, like, I had a kid and I was young, but I didn't want to rely on that. Like, I didn't want to be someone, like, I knew that I was capable of more, and I knew that that wasn't who I was, and that was just a point to help me get back on my feet. I wasn't going to abuse it. You know what I mean? Like, I think that there's a difference. So honestly, like, talking about, like, investing in a business and that social media is your free storefront, you are basically investing $180. That's what I did. I invested $180 for the T25 challenge pack, bundle pack, whatever, however you want to look at it. And now you get that, you get every program plus Shakeology, plus you get to the $40 business starting fee is waived with a bundle pack. And then that sets you up for earning a discount and commission with helping people, plus the residual income that happens over time. And again, like it takes time to learn these things. We provide training and mentorship, and we're not just going to leave you high and dry. Like when you sign up, like we want to help you learn these things. I'm learning. Cassie, you're asking what if you bought a challenge pack? Yeah, so your fee will be waived. So if you sign up, you just pay the $40. So say you already got a challenge pack. This is Cassie's question. She got a challenge pack, so she can sign up with the $40 and then just send in a form, and you'll get reimbursed within 3 to 5 business days. Normally it's like 3 business days. And yep, your fee will get waived. So great question. And, honestly, like at first you're going to put in hours and you're not going to feel like you're getting paid for it, or it's not like paying off. And that's what happens when you're a giver and you're helping people. Even if you were to get if you're posting about it on social media, or if you're talking to friends and family about it, at least get the discount, because then you can tell them about it and then you'll just get a little commission. And it's like, then you can add them to our community groups and use all of our resources. So, don't feel like when you're getting started with this business, it's a business of doing it alone. It's really a business of a community. We support one another. We want to see one another succeed, and we want to empower one another. It's not like a competition or anything like that. So just know, you don't have to create your own groups or do anything like you don't feel confident and comfortable doing. But say you have a few friends or family that want to do it, and when you tell them about our self-love community, they're welcome to join as well. So once you're part of our team, you use everything.
No, exactly. And I kind of wanted to, go into what you were talking about, Emma, about the new coach the new coach academy and stuff like that. Like when we sign you guys up with this opportunity, we don't just hand it to you and you're like, okay, bye, go work on your business. Absolutely not. That is what I love so much about this, is because we provide you with the tools and the trainings. We provide you with weekly team calls. We use Zoom, and we talk about different topics to help you with your business. Beachbody provides weekly team calls every single Monday from top coaches, so that you can learn how to move your business forward. We do social media trainings. There's so much personal growth, and that's why I say that I never watch shows anymore, because I feel so engaged to just be watching team calls, be on team calls, listen to everything that I know that's going to help me build my business to create an income in order for me to be a stay-at-home mom. Do you see the spiral effect? And we encourage you just to be the best version of yourself. Before I even started Beachbody, I have so many people come to me and tell me there's something about you, something's different. I'm like, well, I'm a more positive person. I just have this positive outlook on life, and I just love helping women and building my business. I'm super passionate about it. And they're like, whoa, I know, I'm verbal, diarrhea out of the mouth, because I'm just so passionate about it. And honestly, that's what happens when you sign up and you're into these accountability groups, and you're vibing, and you're just creating a tribe of women that are so positive in your life that you're like, wow, this is I need to be a part of this. I need this in my life, because I am a negative person. I was a negative person. There are a lot of people that I stopped hanging out with because I'm like, I'm really sorry, but I need to be doing me, and I just can't be around the negativity. And it's okay to say that, but the best part about this is that you can earn while you learn. And that is so huge, so huge. Because, spending 4 years of learning and to potentially earn something down the road, I wish that I would have started 4 years ago when Emma first reached out to me. I was talking about this the other day. I was like, I wonder where I would be today. But, it's okay. It's totally okay. And another thing is that a lot of people say well, you're the top of you're at the top, you must earn the most. That's so not true. Emma can be a perfect example of that, because one of her coaches is way above her. And it just goes to show you that you have to put in the work that you want to see in the whole outcome. It is a direct reflection of how hard you work, and how hard you work will show in your paycheck. And that's why I'm just super passionate about building my business and, creating a sense of purpose overall.
Yeah. No, and I was gonna say too, along with the challenge pack really quick, say you already got a challenge pack, they also have one excluding the Beachbody On Demand. So if you have like Shakeology or you do have the performance line and you're wanting more the next month, you can also cancel that and do like a performance bundle and get the fee waived. So there are different options, but I also wanted to just say, like, we get to earn trips. And this is something that the first year I got started, I was like, there's no way I'm going to be able to do this. But I got on the wait list anyways. I did it and I was like, okay, whatever. And I got off the wait list. I earned this trip. I was able to go to Cancun. I brought my ex-husband now, but I've been able to go now with my boyfriend to Dominican Republic. We went to Mexico earlier this year, and I get to go with like my best friends, and we live all over the United States, Canada, and even UK now, and we get to go and be together and hang out, and you get to bring someone for free. So even like your mom or your friend, or whoever you want, and it is just like a lifetime. So as you're growing and as you're building this business, like she said, like I feel like I've gotten my master's in Beachbody. Like I got my AA at Bellevue College and I've got my master's at Beachbody. That's what I say. It's like, I've been able to earn and learn and grow and build a business at the same time. Like that is so cool. So like while you are changing your life, you're also helping others change theirs. Just by sharing your story and sharing what you're doing, you're making an impact in the lives of others that you honestly, like, you can't always directly see. You're going to be making an impact in people's lives that you will be able to see because they're going to come and tell you. And it's going to give you chills. Like Gabby and I were just talking about experiences that just give us chills of how we're able to just impact these people in such a positive way. And, how we almost feel like we're more than health and fitness coaches and really just keeping you accountable. Like we keep each other accountable, like in the morning, like when I don't want to get up, I text, I'm like, I'm up. And like when she texts me back, that gets me up because I'm like, okay, she's up. Like I have to get up, so it's, you find your tribe and you really find the people that want to encourage you and push you to be better. And keeping you accountable in your personal goals as well, because you're going to have things that happen in life. And it's just so great to have positive people that aren't going to judge you, aren't going to shame you for things, but they're just going to be there to uplift you and not enable you, but be there to support you and encourage you. And it's literally like, you just have to join us. Like it's just, I don't know. It's just like the best feeling ever.
No, I know that feeling. Trust me, that feeling. I wake up every single morning and I'm like, I just want everyone to join me.
And that's when like you just love what you like. Every morning when you wake up, you just like want to get up and just like are so, even in the hard times, even because we've struggled with depression, we both struggle with anxiety, but even in those moments, like we still, like it still helps us get out of bed and like keeps us more inspired.
Exactly. And that's why I'm saying, like, I'm sorry, like I was not made for a 9-to-5 whatsoever. Like I don't want to have a 9-to-5. I want nothing to do with it. And I just see like so many people like come home, like I work at a bar and I see so many people sit at the bar and they're like, I hate my job so much. And I'm like, not me. Like I love what I do. And that's why I'm so passionate about it, because I don't have to say like I hate my job. I love my job. I'm changing lives every single day. Do I like working at the bar? Absolutely not. But that's what pushes me every single day to wake up and be like, okay, like I know I don't want to be a bartender for the rest of my life. I know I can create my own business and not have to work for someone else and not feel unappreciated for the work that I'm doing there. I want to be my own boss, but I want to do it with a tribe of women that are passionate and driven and overall just want to share their life with us. And so like you might be thinking like, okay, whatever. Let's like all this is cool, but like what do you do as a coach? It's pretty simple. We wake up and we post on social media and then we close the book. No, I'm just kidding. Sometimes it feels like that. No, we always put ourselves first. So like the first thing we do every single morning is we wake up and we drink our Energize, we get on Zoom together, we sometimes chat in the morning, and then we push play together and we work out and focus on ourselves first, like our body, our mind, our souls first. Because for me, I can't help someone else unless I'm focused and loving myself first. I will never be able to help anyone if I don't know how to do it myself first. So that's honestly, we lead by example. So like everything I do is something that I want other people to do and understand and feel. We inspire others to start their own journey, and by sharing their journey on social media. So essentially, when you guys join us, we encourage you to do the same thing. We want you to post on social media. We want you to share your journey. And you know, all we do is we support other women in finding their health and their happiness. Our formula for success is fitness, nutrition, support equals success. Like that is, I remind myself of that every single day. You know, we run Facebook groups and communities for support and accountability. And let me tell you something, you don't get that when you go to the gym at all. Like I used to go to the gym and I'm like, okay, this is great. I'm on the treadmill, but like I don't have any like girlfriends that want to do it. And like, I'm sorry, but like a lot of my friends don't like working out, which is totally fine. Like, do you, but like I needed that sense of community and accountability to be like, I'm having a rough day, I don't know what to post, or like anything. It could be anything when you join as a coach, but you have that accountability within this community, and that's why I love it so much. You know, I get mentored by my team and my coaches. Emma's my mentor, and so anytime that I have any questions or concerns, I run to her. And if she's not available, because she's a mom of two, single mom of two. And I always have a question on Wednesdays, which is like her busiest days. So it's great because we have a team page and we have, you know, this community where if I can't run to Emma, I can go to the team page and I can ask those questions. And like, I'm sorry, but like when you build your own business by yourself, that's kind of hard. Like you don't know who to go to, but I have these women who have done it before and that I can run to and be mentored by. So that's literally what we do as coaches, and we just build our tribe together because you can't do it alone. So many times girls come to me like, I got this, and I'm like, okay, okay. But we do it together, and it makes it so much fun to do it together.
Teamwork makes the dream work, baby.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so, okay, now you're probably like, okay, so I've learned more. I know kind of more about like what you do. How can you join us? And how can I join you guys and be a part of the Dreamer Society? So if you are just wanting to work on your health and fitness journey and want to be a part of our community group, reach out to whoever invited you and let them know that you want to be a part of our next self-love community group. Our self-love community groups start every first Monday of the month. And then also, if you're wanting to work on you while building a rewarding business, we are looking for 5 new girls to join the Dreamer Society. And just letting you know, our next mentorship is starting on Monday. But on Saturday morning, every Saturday before the mentorship starts, we have a 1-hour new coach call. So one of us leaders hops on Zoom like this with all the new coaches of that month, which is really cool too if you can get on live, because then you get to meet people that are starting around the same time as you, and then you get to get connected and you get to get familiar, and you're like, oh, I'm not alone. Like, I'm starting with these people. We get to do this journey together. And so that is on Saturday morning, and it's normally at like 7 or 7:30 Pacific Standard Time. We always let you know. So the team page is great too, because we notify everyone about things that are happening, things that are, you know, going on. And so yeah, so then on, and then really, just reach out to whoever invited you and let them know that you're ready to get started, and we will help you. You know, so I would just say getting started by the end of the week if you're wanting to be a part of the mentorship that is starting on Monday. We will start with like intros and things like that on Sunday and making the group. And just know it's like a go at your own pace mentorship. Like you're probably like, I don't know if I have like enough time to like do it. we go live, and we want to make it so that you guys can go at your own pace. And there's actually a way on Facebook now to make it as units. And so we've made it super simple for you to be able to find the post, so you're not having to scroll down and all, and find it. So just know that it's a go at your own pace mentorship. It's 14 days, but it's open for the whole month, and it's never really closed. So you're able to go back and look and rewatch videos, check back with like things that you are wanting to learn more about. And then also we are doing little starter packs. So if you join, let's say by Sunday, you'll get a little starter pack from me and Gabby. We're just super excited to have you guys on, and we just want to say thank you so much for just being here and taking time out of your day. We know that we all are living busy lives, but we appreciate so much you guys taking the time out of your day to hop on, learn more about how we've been able to build and are still creating and building this business. And this is just the beginning. There are definitely ebbs and flows of any business that you're going to go on. So just do your research. And if you have any more questions, please reach out to us if we want to help you and really make sure that your questions are answered and you feel secure about it. So I'm going to end the recording. Gabby, do you have anything else to say?
No, other than like no question is a stupid question because I always used to feel that way. I was like, oh, that's probably a stupid question, but no, we love questions because it means that you are doing your research and you're answering your questions makes me feel happy because I know that you're taking it seriously, kind of, I guess, and because it is a new step. It is scary, and I know that because I was super, super scared, and I didn't know what I was getting myself into, but
business is scary.
I know, it really is, but it's a huge opportunity, and I'm just super passionate about it, and Emma is too, and we just want to build our tribe every single day, so yeah.
I just want to say one more thing. Like, it is not a get rich quick business. Like, I don't want to.
No, no.
Yeah. So I don't, because I think, again, coming back to the network marketing thing, like, can you tell it was something I was fearful of? I think people sometimes think, like, when you sign up, you're just going to automatically, and that's just not the case.
No.
You really have to have a passion for helping people. And I think all of you on this call do. Like, you're a part of this call for a reason, or you're on this call for a reason. And I'm just excited.
Yes. Yay. Okay, cool.